You have been doing squats, glute bridges, and walking every single day. And maybe you are even squeezing your glutes at red lights, just like the fitness experts tell you to do. But when you look in the mirror, your glutes still feel completely flat. What is worse, your lower back aches constantly, and your knees are starting to complain. You put in all this effort day after day, and nothing changes. Let me be perfectly clear with you right now. It is not because you are lazy. It is not because you are getting older. And it is definitely not because you are doing the exercises wrong. There is a specific reason your glutes have not responded to your hard work, and I promise you it is not your fault. For years, you have been told that the only solution is to do more repetitions, lift heavier weights, and force your body to move more. But if no professional ever took the time to teach you exactly how your body naturally changes after the age of 50, then your effort might simply be building a house on a broken foundation. Because if your pelvis is out of alignment, your glutes literally cannot fire the way they are meant to. We need to go much deeper than just telling you to do more squats. Because here is the secret that almost no personal trainer will ever tell you. Your body strictly follows physical patterns, whether those patterns are helpful or incredibly harmful. And after 50, many of us find ourselves completely stuck in patterns that silently sabotage all our fitness progress. It all starts with a hidden issue called pelvic misalignment. Think of your pelvis as your entire physical foundation for human movement. When your pelvis is perfectly centered and stable, your glute muscles fire naturally to support your daily walking, your balance, your heavy lifting, and your upright posture. But when your pelvis is tilted forward or backward, rotated with one side pushing forward while the other pulls back, then your glute muscles literally get switched off. You are not building strength anymore. You are actually reinforcing physical dysfunction. According to a major review published in the European Journal of Clinical Physiology in 2022, over 65% of adults over 50 show clear signs of pelvic misalignment. This is especially true for anyone who has a long history of desk work, poor daily posture, or limited side-to-side physical movement. As we grow older, we naturally lose vital muscle mass throughout our entire body, a medical condition widely known in the science community as sarcopenia. We also lose neuromuscular coordination, which is that vital mind-to-muscle connection. Combine that natural biological change with decades of sitting in office chairs, crossing your legs, carrying heavy bags on just one shoulder, and walking strictly in a forward direction. Your incredibly smart body simply adapts by completely shutting off the muscles it no longer uses, like the deep stabilizers of your hips. So even if you try with all your might to fire your glutes, they are simply no longer online. Your knees cave inward during simple squats. Your lower back is forced to take over the heavy lifting during glute bridges. One of your legs always feels noticeably weaker than the other. And those hip dips you see in the mirror are often clear signs of a collapsed internal muscle structure. Worst of all, you might sit there and blame yourself, thinking you are just getting old or you are not trying hard enough. But the absolute truth is, you are working on top of a misaligned and unstable base. That is exactly like pouring pure water into a completely cracked vase. It will never hold the water no matter how much you try to pour inside. Please remember this. Educational information does not ever replace professional medical advice. But before we fix this broken foundation together, I want to know exactly who is here with us today, because every single story matters. Drop a quick comment right now, telling me your first name, your age, and exactly where you are watching from. Your presence here today might just inspire someone else to start moving again. We are building a strong community that grows together, one step at a time. Now that we understand exactly why our physical foundation is cracked, it is time to fix it intelligently. Welcome to step 1 of our system, the reset phase. Before you attempt another set of heavy squats, you must reawaken the connection between your mind and your lower body. Your glutes are not weak, they are simply disconnected. Think of your glute muscles like a group of highly talented musicians. They know exactly how to play, but if your brain, the conductor, has lost the rhythm, there will be no music. You do not need another loud song. You need to reset the neurological signal. We achieve this with a neuromuscular reboot called the rock back with crossover position. Educationally speaking, this gentle movement creates a deliberate internal rotation at the pelvis, unlocking physical patterns your body has forgotten from years of chronic sitting. It safely taps into the glute medius, a deep stabilizer that is often completely offline. To perform this correctly, get into a tabletop position on the floor with your hands under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Cross one ankle over the opposite calf without forcing the movement. Inhale deeply through your nose, then exhale slowly as you rock your hips backward toward your heels. Maintain a neutral spine with zero arching. Return to your starting position. Perform 30 slow repetitions per side twice a day. Please avoid common mistakes like rocking too fast, letting your knee twist inwards, or holding your breath. You might not feel a muscle burn, but physiologically something vital is happening. Your nervous system is finding your glutes again. Once this signal is clear, we can safely move to the next phase. You have successfully reconnected the neurological signal to your lower body, but a connection alone is not enough. Now it is time to meticulously lock in that physical control. Welcome to Step 2 of our educational system, the stabilize phase. Think about this specific phase like pitching a tent out in the wilderness. You have successfully raised the main frame by resetting your pelvis in Step 1. But if you do not secure the ropes tightly, then one unexpected gust of wind can bring the entire structure crashing down. That gust of wind is a simple misstep on a curb or an unexpected twist when you turn. This next movement is about creating unbreakable hip stability. Structural stability keeps you balanced upright and free from injury as the years go by. To achieve this, we use a movement called the side plank with leg lift. This single educational movement targets everything most people over 50 struggle with, like poor daily balance, severe hip instability, knees caving and weak lateral strength, and the lingering fear of falling. Detailed studies, published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy, directly link a weak glute medius to a massive 60% increase in your overall fall risk after the age of 50. This is incredibly serious. Remember, this specific exercise is never about how high you can physically lift your leg. It is entirely about how well you consciously control your body while performing the movement. Let us break down the exact steps to master this safely. First, you will lie on your side on a comfortable mat. Place your elbow directly beneath your shoulder and extend your legs fully for optimal balance. Place your top foot slightly in front of the bottom foot and gently engage your core muscles. Next, press your bottom forearm and the outer edge of your bottom foot firmly into the ground. Lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders down to your ankles. At this exact moment, your bottom glute is working to hold you securely in place. While keeping your body perfectly still, slowly raise your top leg about 30 to 45 degrees. Pause for 2 full seconds at the top to feel the glute working, then slowly lower the leg with maximum control. Perform 5 to 8 slow repetitions per side for 2 rounds. Please remember to breathe naturally and never rush the process. Common mistakes include letting your hips sag, holding your breath, or kicking your leg up too fast, which forces your lower back to overcompensate. If straight legs feel too demanding, simply bend your knees, and you will still gain tremendous benefits. You are retraining your physical structure to react safely to unexpected movements. I want to know how you are doing. Please take a moment to leave a comment below this video. Tell me if you have ever struggled with poor balance or the fear of falling, and let me know if you are ready to master this stability movement today. You have successfully reset your physical foundation and meticulously locked in your stability. Now it is time to take the most important step for your long-term independence. Welcome to Step 3 of our system, the strength phase. We are going to build real power that lasts for life, and the best news is that it does not require lifting heavy weights or pushing your joints to the breaking point. What your body truly needs today is smart, targeted movement that completely matches your physiological needs right now, not the needs you had 30 years ago. To build this lasting power, we use a movement called the supported single-leg Romanian deadlift. Fitness professionals often call this the undisputed king of glute exercises. According to a comprehensive 2023 meta-analysis published in the NSCA Journal of Strength and Conditioning, the single-leg deadlift was ranked as one of the most effective glute activators, actually outperforming traditional squats and lunges when performed correctly. Educationally speaking, this movement is vital because it builds strength across all 3 major glute muscles while simultaneously training your balance and hip control. Most importantly, it perfectly mirrors real-life daily challenges like picking items off the floor, stepping over dangerous obstacles, or safely reaching for something while standing on one leg. Let us walk through the exact steps to perform this safely. First, set up your position by standing beside a sturdy chair or a solid wall. Place your fingertips lightly on the surface for support. Shift your body weight onto one leg, slightly soften that standing knee, and root your foot firmly into the ground. Extend your opposite leg straight out behind you to act as a natural counterbalance. Now begin the hinge phase. You must hinge forward exclusively from your hips and never bend from your waist. Keep your back incredibly long and straight, without any rounding. Allow your back leg to lift smoothly as your upper body lowers. Go only as far as you can while maintaining perfect alignment. Imagine both of your hip bones are pointing directly toward the floor to keep your hips completely square. Pause briefly at the bottom, then intentionally squeeze your glutes to drive your body back up to a standing position using pure muscle control instead of momentum. Perform 8 to 10 slow repetitions per leg for 2 sets. Please remember to think about hinging backward rather than bending downward, and keep your back toe pointing straight down to prevent your hips from rotating. Avoid common mistakes like twisting your shoulders, rounding your spine, or rushing through the motion. You should feel a gentle stretch in your hamstrings and a strong contraction in your glutes. This movement is entirely scalable, meaning you do not need to be in perfect shape to begin. You just need to start exactly where you are today and let your functional strength rebuild smoothly from the ground up, preventing future falls and reducing daily strain on your lower back. By prioritizing intelligent alignment over sheer exhaustion, you are actively protecting your aging joints while securing the physical freedom to enjoy every single moment of your life without hesitation. That completes our definitive 3-step system. You have learned exactly how to successfully reset your glutes so they can activate again, how to meticulously stabilize your pelvis so those muscles stay active, and how to intelligently strengthen your body safely so your glutes can support your freedom every single day. You absolutely do not need hours at a crowded gym to see life-changing results. Just 15 minutes a day done consistently can completely reset, stabilize, and strengthen your physical foundation. Let me share a simple weekly routine you can start right now. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, focus your energy on the reset and stabilize movements. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, shift your attention to the reset and strengthen phases. On your weekends, simply enjoy a light walk and some gentle stretching. Remember that real physical progress is never about sheer intensity. It is always about steady consistency. However, the best exercises fail if your daily habits pull your body out of alignment. Watch out for the silent glute killers that ruin your foundation. Sitting for long hours, crossing your legs regularly, carrying heavy bags on just one shoulder, wearing unsupportive shoes, or sleeping strictly on one side slowly destroys your progress. Over time, these seemingly harmless habits weaken your deep glute muscles and severely tilt your pelvis. The permanent fix is to become fully aware of your daily posture, make tiny lifestyle changes, and move your body with wide variety. Your incredibly smart body simply adapts to how you choose to live. So let us consciously choose to live in perfect alignment. Please remember that this video is strictly for educational purposes only, and it never replaces professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment from a licensed healthcare provider. Before starting any new exercise program, especially if you currently have existing back, hip, or joint issues, please consult your personal doctor or physical therapist. Every single human body is wonderfully different, and your personal safety always comes absolutely first. Your glutes are not weak, and they are certainly not broken. They have simply been waiting for the proper neurological sequence with the ultimate respect for your body at this stage of life. You are definitely not here to catch up to someone younger. You are here to completely reconnect with your own real strength, balance, and power on your own terms. You are never too late. You are just getting started. If this video brought you value today, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more science-backed senior movement guides. Drop a comment below with your first name, age, and where you are watching from. Tell us which of these 3 movements surprised you most. Your unique story might be the exact inspiration someone else needs to start moving again.